Hey guys, we just got done seeing Last Breath in the theaters tonight, starring Woody Harrelson. It's a true story. Gonna let my wife let you know what she thought about the movie first off, and then I'll let you know what I thought about it. So, hon, what'd you think about it?
It was good. It's based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
I sort of wish I had read about what happened in real life beforehand, but
to me, then that would take away from like the suspense. The tenseness of everything going on. I mean, basically going down 300 feet with no one there, just besides like yourself, like decompress everything. It had a feel of Deepwater Horizon. Just the feel of it. It kind of had that. I don't know. It's just because of them being on the ship. Kinda, like it just them being on the ship together. But I think the best thing about it was the Woody Harrelson. He was, I think, had that comedic, just like those little parts that he had, like the words and things that he said kind of made, a little bit less, dramatic to me, I think. I mean, in some of the parts, just his mannerisms and what he's talking about, Don't you think? I mean, what do you think?
I guess he kept his cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's the coolness. It's like the Matthew McConaughey of it, as you will. It's just to me, if like the first part of the movie, you have him, you see all these tense parts, and then he's, always has like a bit,
That dude hasn't changed.
No, witty banter and stuff like.
Same.
Yeah, still looks the same. But I don't know. To me, I think he's in the true story. I think having someone like that, I think, did really well. To me,
the other guy is the one that
saved him.
Did the stuff.
Yeah, I know, but hey, he wouldn't have saved.
He worked hard for it too.
But who wouldn't have saved him if he didn't get the coaching from Woody Harrelson about it, knowing everything to do, because he's been doing it so long. You guys let me know. I said, let us know what you think.
Okay, so I was invested in See Me Lose. Is that his name?
Yeah, him.
I was invested in his role.
Yeah.
But I wish they had shown a little more of what happened to him after, because I was curious what happened to him.
Yeah.
I was invested in that guy.
Well, and then
they don't really show, he says, bye, and it doesn't really, it says like a little synopsis at the end.
Yeah, that they finished 3 weeks later, they finished the job that they, of what happened, but you don't get to see like, hey, after the incident, this is what happened.
Spoiler.
Yeah. This is
spoilers, but you could have looked it up because it's really happened in real life.
Yeah.
But I was invested in that guy, and I wanted to see what happened with him, and it's like it was gone. Like, I feel like that was a failure.
But maybe they don't know. Maybe the guy didn't give his, consent. Who knows about, it's more about the guy, Chris.
Well, artistic.
And what happened. Yeah, artistic,
freedom or whatever. They could have created a little more. I felt invested in that guy. I wanted to see him go home and embrace his daughters, but they didn't show that.
Spoiler, daughters. No.
It's based on a true story.
Yeah, but
spoilers.
Well, and then also, it's funny because at the beginning he was like, keep your standoffish. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't worry about your.
Don't be distracted by
your fiance. Yeah, personal lives. But then later on, you come to find out he was as invested with his. There's more layers to him than.
Which is why I was so invested in him. I wanted more of that dude's story.
Guys, I hope you're not getting scared by my wife slapping her hands in front of you, because she's about to come after you through the screen. She just wants you to know. She was invested. She wanted to know, Yeah, and me too. I said, but, I would
have liked a little more of the other dudes too,
Yeah, but it was more about them or Chris,
it was
more,
him.
What happened, 30 minutes without oxygen, and then nobody to this day can explain how or why. Yes.
The Abyss can explain it.
Yeah.
Watch the 80s movie.
Yeah,
Piss.
that's right. And we saw it again in the theaters when it came out, the anniversary edition. We saw it.
It's really good.
It's awesome. I said, but in this one, you didn't have, people slapping, Chris and stuff in the face.
Or clear.
Yeah, it was, so, but yeah, no. And the hypothermia and stuff, that's probably, one of the reasons. And the depth is what they said, the temperature and the depth. But nobody.
The abyss.
Yeah, the abyss. So,
a work of fiction.
Yeah. Almost
explains
yep.
what science could not. I don't know.
Oh my God. Just like we finally, just like we found out that, Jack could have fit on the door with Rose. Science. we knew he could have been on there with her. But we enjoyed it. It was a really good movie. It starts off like at the beginning, you see a little bit about it, and then it gets right into the thick of things about them going in, and then you don't have to wait.
There's a good cast.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All around, not just the three main characters.
Yeah, but the sub characters, you see them and you're like, oh, okay, this guy's been in that kind of movie. This person.
I know that dude.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah, that other guy.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they did a really good job. Everybody played their part in the film. So, but I enjoyed it. It was really cool, seeing everything happen, and just, like he said, it's like being in space, but in the water. Like, it's basically, you can't go anywhere when you're there. It's, to me, that's scary as crap. I was saying, as soon as they said, okay, jumping, I was like, nope. No, just watching them. I'm like, nah, I'm okay. I'll stay up here. I'll be the Woody Harrelson. I'll be like, good, let me give you the slack, guys. There you go. But no, I enjoyed it. It was a good date night.
I don't know why. I didn't understand why he wasn't helping him pull back up.
Maybe he couldn't.
He just sat there and he was like, stay calm.
Well, maybe he couldn't. Maybe he couldn't pull.
But wasn't he doing it earlier?
No, he was grabbing it and he was feeding them the slack. That's what he was doing.
But later on, he pulled the cord.
I don't know. I don't know. Movies, you can't tell. Hey, we weren't there. We weren't,
I was like, why is he sitting there? This guy is like, oh.
He said, I don't know if I can make it. I'm on it. I'm here.
Like, you need to calm down.
I said, wait.
I was like, do something.
He's talking to him. He's trying to keep him calm.
Meanwhile, he's like, blah, 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 blah.
And he's like, I got Chris hooked on my ass right here, and I'm trying to carry his 180 pounds up this thing hooked onto me. And he was even like, man, he's heavy, just carrying him up. And then he's got this, hurricane swell upstairs, pushing everything. And he's just pushing against the current, pulling against the current. And then he finally gets in.
The swells.
So, the swells. Yeah. But definitely let us know what you guys thought about the movie. If you know more about the story, enlighten us. Let my wife know, why was he just sitting there?
Would you go back? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah, it says 3 weeks later, they all go back down to finish the dive that they started.
I would have been like, I should be dead.
I was like,
new career.
Or I'd be like, I think it's crew B, not crew A. Yeah, or crew 1. Crew 2 needs to go, not crew 1. I said, but who knows? But thanks for listening to us again. You guys have a good night. Bye.